How's it going, everyone? Famine52 back again, and in today's episode, we're going to be farming some SP. Let's get going. Alright, everyone, welcome back. So in this episode, we are going to go over a few different methods on how we are going to SP farm. I'm going to go over some early mission ways to do it, and like as you advance through the story and all of that, up until you are where I am at, which is in chapter 5 actually. And honestly, you could do this in chapter 4. I advanced on to chapter 5, so I have my re-res girl over there. But anyway, the way we're going to start out, this is going to be your easiest way to do it in chapter 2. This is going to be our setup right here, if it stays. Yes, it does. So we are going to have a Hellfire and a Status Ward. These right here, the Status Ward is incredibly important because the enemies that we're going to be fighting do cost status death on us. So Status Ward paired with a Hellfire is going to keep us from dying. The Status Strike is on here just for a little bit of extra stats. Our main damage dealer here is going to be Blast Wave, and I set this up as if I were still in chapter 2, so I do not have the other 2 materia slots, nor do I have the final 2 accessory slots. The second most important part of this setup is the Mog's Amulet, so that we always get the rare drop. The second step that we're going to do, we're going to be a little bit later in the game here. We're going to have all 6 of our materia slots. We are going to be mostly set up the same, only we're going to have high jump. We're going to have our electrocute on. We're still having status ward. We're still having status strike, Mog's Amulet, and Shinra Beta just for the added vitality. And then a little bit later in the game, once we've started clearing out everything, entered into chapter 4, this is what we're going to be looking like right here. And this is all going to be for our setup for one of the missions. You could use basically this setup right here for the second mission that we're going to be doing. But I do have a special setup for that as well, which is going to be looking right here. That basically the main thing on this that we want to be looking at is that mug. Mug is going to be very important, and because we are going to be mugging an enemy on our second stage, we also want a Mog's Amulet and a Brigand's Glove. Everything else is just kind of added fluff. Adam and Bagel get our health up as far as it possibly can. Genji Shield protect us as much as it can. But really, Mog's Amulet, Brigand's Glove, and Mug is what we're looking at right here. We are not looking to actually kill many enemies going through this stage. We are just trying to farm. And the method that I have been using that I actually really like, and I don't know if it's a bug or not, but everything kind of stacks perfectly and you can get up to 100,000 SP a fight. I'm just honestly using my main setup. I have the Zadric on, Brutal, Adam and Bangle, and the Genji Shield. But we will go ahead and go through all of this as we go. So let's go ahead and take a look at where we're going to be starting. The first mission we're going to be doing is a relatively early mission. It's going to be mission 634, Item in the Caves. This is going to be a pretty familiar mission for all of you that have watched me a little bit. This is where we did our darkness farm. This is where I got my Hellblizga up to 999% HP and all of that good stuff. Let's go ahead and ignore this first fight. Let's go ahead and move on through. Where we are going to want to be doing this is going to be right in here.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
Did not get the enemies that we want. Again, this is kind of an early game farm. You're not going to be like breaking the bank with any SP
Activating combat mode.
or anything like that, but it should help you get through once we start unlocking materia fusion and all of that good stuff. So here is our fight right here. These demons are incredibly susceptible to Blast Wave, and if I can get it, the Hornets are really susceptible to fire. So you are knocking out those demons, and because we have the Mog's Amulet on, every time we knock them out, we are going to be getting a Darkness Materia, and then every time we take out the Hornets, we will be getting a High Potion.
Activating combat
Now,
mode.
Out of the way.
We don't need to fight anything else in this area. We just want to move through, killing all of the demons we can.
Activating
Honestly,
combat
we
mode.
don't even really need to take care of the Hornets. They do not mean anything to us. They do just get a little obnoxious with their MP drain, which is one of the reasons why I like to take them out.
Got
And
him.
as you saw, that guy tried to cast death on me right there. And honestly, we're just going to be running back and
Activating
forth,
combat
taking
mode.
care of these guys like this. It is kind of slow. You're going to be here for a while, doing what you have to do. But then once we move on and we unlock more magic and higher ability to do stuff, like Electrocute as an example, that is what we're going to be relying on.
Activating
Mostly
combat
to
mode.
take care of these enemies. Let's go ahead and get away from here.
Activating combat
If
mode.
I can get another demon fight, I will show you what I mean. Come on.
Activating combat mode.
We just don't want any demons today, do we?
Oh
Conflict
yeah.
resolved.
Let's go ahead and do that. Increase our stats a little bit. Not our stats, our resources.
Activating combat
Here we
mode.
go.
Out of the
So
way.
we're just going to sit here and cast Electrocute. We will be killing the demons. It is... If you
Oh,
get
yeah.
lucky with your Electrocute spread, it can be faster. It can also be a little bit slower. But it
Activating
is
combat mode.
a tad bit more free, if you will. Because you just kind of run in, you see the demons,
Activating
you cast your
combat mode.
Electrocute, you take out everything with it, and then you just move on to the next battle. And this guy did not want to get hit. There we go.
Oh
Conflict
yeah.
resolved.
And we just move on and keep on doing it.
Activating
Keep
combat
on
mode.
running back and forth, fighting our demons, getting our darknesses, and doing all of that good stuff.
Conflict
yeah.
resolved.
And the reason why we are doing this
Activating
here
combat mode.
is because the darknesses actually sell for quite a fair bit of SP this early in the game.
Activating combat mode.
Let's go ahead and do this mission, and I will show you, or not this mission, this battle. I
Oh
will
yeah.
show you how
Resolved.
many we've gotten in the few back and forth that we have gone. Let's go ahead and filter by acquired. Yeah, so I've only been doing this for a couple minutes, and I already have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 darknesses. That's 664, or no, that's 66,000 SP in what, 5 minutes? The video is 8 minutes long, so I'm gonna go with 5 minutes. So pretty free right there. But let's say you are a little bit further in the game, you have unlocked your 4 accessories. How's it going? Future Famine here. After I recorded this video, I went and read some things about an accessory that I bring up quite a bit in the upcoming section, that being the jeweled ring. I did not realize at the time of making this episode that the jeweled ring only doubles items dropped instead of materia. So the jeweled ring for this section does not matter. It will not help you at all. There is an item later in the game that can help you do what we are about to do. But until you get that, there's no point here. Just move on to the next section. And by the time you have the item that does double materia drop, you probably already have maxed out SP anyway. So it's not really that necessary. Anyway, that's all for me right now. Let's go back to uninformed past famine. See ya. Slots. At this point, we want to put on the jeweled ring if we have gotten it, and keep the Mog's amulet on. The reason why we want this on, as well as the brutal, the jeweled amulet is going to cause all of the darkness that we obtain to basically double. So we kill one demon, we get 2 darknesses. The brutal is going to make the enemies die to electrocute that much faster, and adamant bagel is just in case anything happens to touch us. But that really should not be happening. So let's go ahead and take a look.
Conflict
And
resolved.
as you can see, it is just free. Did I not get? I missed something there. I think an enemy, I think one of those guys only gave me
Activating combat
1
mode.
darkness.
Conflict resolved.
Oh, nope, there we go. I am only getting 1 darkness from one of the enemies. What is going on? I'm not 100% sure. Maybe it is breaking it up
Activating combat
a little bit
mode.
differently, breaking it up a little oddly. But yeah, we are just going to, once we get the jeweled ring, we're just going to be running back and forth
Activating combat mode.
and electrocuting everyone and moving on to our next fight.
Conflict resolved.
I am not getting nearly as many darknesses as I should for this. Doubles items dropped by enemies.
Activating
Yeah,
combat
so
mode.
I'm not quite sure what's going wrong with this. It seems like it might have been a little bit
Conflict
bugged.
resolved.
So let's go ahead
Activating
and
combat
see
mode.
what
Bring it
happens
on.
this time.
Conflict resolved.
Okay, so it seems to be bugging out for me a little bit right now, but as you can definitely see, we are killing them really fast, and this is supposed to be doubling our drops. It is not for some reason, and I do not know why, but it should be. Yeah, I don't have anything else on here that would be keeping the double drops from
Activating
happening.
combat mode.
I mean, I'm getting it
Okay.
sometimes,
Resolved.
but not all the time, and I don't know why. That's kind of obnoxious.
Activating combat mode.
Anyway, let's go ahead and finish off this mission right quick.
Conflict resolved.
And I will show you what the next mission is. Alright, so let's go ahead and put on our equipment set for the next mission. Here we are right here. And the mission we will be doing for this, I actually haven't completed yet. But it is going to be mission 963. 10-star mission, so this is definitely way later in the game. I'm going to ignore that chest for right now. But we're going to be running through here.
Activating combat
And
mode.
these are actually the enemies we're looking for. That is not what I wanted to do. I did not mean to do that. But we're going to be mugging from the worms. We're not caring about any other enemy in here. We're just mugging from the worms. And then escaping from the battle. Let's go ahead and see if I can't do that a little bit cleaner.
Activating combat mode.
Alright, so we don't have any worms in here, so we're just running away. For what we're trying to do right now, those guys don't have anything that we are looking for.
Activating combat mode.
So, mug the worm. This is the downside of this mission, or this tactic. The worms do in fact cause us, or cast stop on us.
Activating combat
Which
mode.
can cause this method to go a little bit slow, but as you see, we will get double SP masters from time to time.
Activating
We will be able
combat
to
mode.
line things up and steal from both of them. And yeah, we could just sit here,
Activating
run back and
combat mode.
forth, and steal our SP masters and not have to worry about it. Let's go ahead and do one more steal,
Activating
see
combat
where
mode.
we're
Bring
looking,
it on.
and we will move on after that.
Activating combat
There we
mode.
Out of
go.
the way.
So Abyss Worm, I got stopped and I'm almost dead. There we go. And let's go ahead and escape from battle. And then let's go ahead and look at our materia. Just in those few battles I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 SP Masters. Now, if I, from here, each one of those is worth, what is that? 24,000 gil? So just in those few battles I did, I have almost 200,000 gil. Let's go ahead and throw on the Fyra from the last mission. And let's go ahead and throw in the Darkness as well. I mean, just to show that everything does in fact add up and stack. Alright, so right there we're looking at 308,000 SP. I think I said gil earlier. I definitely meant SP. So that is a nice little method, but it is not the method that I want to do. I want to get as much SP as possible, as fast as possible, and honestly, in as weird a way as possible. So I am going to put my equipment back to my regular set, and I'm going to go to mission 953. I believe this will also work on 952. I just did it for a couple minutes on 953, and I got
Activating
some
combat
pretty
mode.
fast SP. So this is what I'm going to continue doing it on. Those are not the enemies we're looking for. We're actually looking for the 3-star enemies, because they seem to be a little bugged right now. And I think you will see exactly what I
Activating
mean.
combat mode.
Go ahead and ignore those guys.
Activating combat
Alright,
mode.
so here we go. Let's go ahead and kill this
Take
scissor.
that.
And then kill one of these. As you can see, we just got 40,000 SP. Now let's go ahead and kill this next one. We just got 60,000
Conflict
SP.
resolved.
Oh yeah.
Their base SP drop is 20,000. But I just got 100,000 from that fight. I'm currently sitting at 3,400,808. No, 3,488,000. There we go.
Activating combat
Now
mode.
let's go ahead and kill the scissor. Dodge out the way, kill a 3-star. Dodge out the way, kill the last 3-star.
Conflict resolved.
The end.
Let this go away. I'm now at 3,588,000. So I am not sure what is going on
Activating
with the
combat
3
mode.
Bring it
stars,
on.
but if you manage to kill enemies before you kill them, and then kill, I kind of messed up right there.
Conflict
Oh,
So I
resolved.
only got 80,000 SP. But anyway, what I was trying to say, if you manage to kill enemies before you kill the 3 stars, for whatever reason, it causes their 20,000 SP to add onto itself, and add onto itself, and add onto itself, up to, it appears, 100,000 SP.
Activating combat mode.
So I got these guys right here, and I just got hit, so I'm going to forfeit the battle, because this only works if you manage to get through it without getting hit. So let's
Activating
go ahead and
combat
try
mode.
to electrocute again, and I'm going to instantly jump away. Dodge. I'm going to jump, and then I'm going to,
Conflict resolved.
there we go,
Later. Oh yeah.
100,000 SP. 3,770,000 SP.
Activating
I really
combat
don't know
mode.
what's going on. You can use the group of 3 Scissor Devils to kind of re-up your
Activating combat mode.
health if you so want to. It is really not needed.
Conflict resolved.
And there's a free 100,000 SP right there. So yeah, I should probably go over my equipment. I am, of course, using my dual cast electrocute to take out the bug-like enemies. I'll cast it once or twice and then kill any stragglers with my high jump. That will usually kill all remaining enemies, at which point I can just costly punch the 3 stars. And because I have the admin bangle on and a pretty high ice HP yield, that is going to be doing max damage against the 3 stars, causing them to die, getting us the stack
Activating
SP.
combat mode.
I don't know why this works. As you can see, like just in the few minutes I've been doing this,
Activating
I've gotten
combat
quite
mode.
a fair bit of SP. I've gotten more SP in this
Activating
than I
combat
have in
mode.
both of the other methods combined. I just got hit, so I'm going to go ahead and forfeit this. Restart.
Activating combat mode.
And you know what? Restarting a mission from time to time to get this much SP,
Take that!
I'd say it's pretty worth it.
Conflict resolved.
It's pretty
Oh,
feat
yeah.
free. It's pretty easy. I'm not having to worry
Activating
about
combat mode.
random like, hey, what enemy just spawned?
Take
Is it
that.
going to be my
Conflict
devils?
resolved.
Is it going
Got
to
'em.
be
Oh,
the
yeah.
correct worms? Am I going to have to
Activating
jump
combat
around,
mode.
dodge around? I mean, hell, even these guys
Hey!
aren't that difficult to take down.
Take that!
Conflict resolved.
And I
Oh,
just got some
yeah.
stop leg materia, which I can come in here and it's not much, but I could sell that. And I also got Deathblade. Did I not sell all that before? Thought I did. But yeah, as you can see, this is a pretty easy
Activating
SP farm.
combat mode.
Out of the way!
There might be better ways to do it later in the game. Now I just got hit. I'm not going to forfeit
Take
because I
that!
haven't actually killed an enemy yet. And
Conflict resolved.
there we go.
The
There's our
end.
100,000.
Oh yeah!
The SP only stacks if you don't take any damage after killing your foe. So let's go ahead
Activating
and
combat mode.
finish this mission.
Hey!
Ow.
Got him! Take that!
Okay. And I did just get
Conflict
hit.
resolved.
So I had lost my chain, but I still got my base 20,000. But yeah, let's go ahead and finish this mission. Just
Activating combat
because
mode.
I have gotten quite a fair bit of SP. And we are still good to go.
Conflict resolved.
Later!
300,000 right there. So yeah, this is honestly, from what I could tell, best SP farm in the
Activating
game.
combat mode.
If
Bring it
anybody
on.
has a better way to farm SP, please let us know down below, and I will see what I can do about showing it on stream. Yeah, just
Got it.
got
Conflict
60,000 because I got hit. But yeah, guys. After I
Activating
defeat
combat
these
mode.
guys, I will be calling that a night and doing what I need to do to move on. But we have a pretty good amount of
Conflict
SP now,
resolved.
and I probably won't be needing to farm anymore for quite some time. But anyway, until our next episode, where we will be working on maxing out either Vitality or Magic. I'm not 100% sure yet, but it will be one of the two. This is Famine52 signing out, and peace out.